hello, hola, hola, hola from the living side. Living it with Ruky Extra right here. Woo! So excited, so excited. Thank you so much for being a part of the show thus far. Thank you for your contributions, your comments, your suggestions, and just being there, supporting me, hailing me, all the way. Go, Ruky, go, Ruky. You're doing well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And today I'm talking about something that involves, it's kind of serious, but not so serious, okay? The topic for today is preparing. Preparing. Okay. Now, I'm not going to try to be all motivational on you. Yes, let's leave that for the pros, the pro motivational speakers and all of that. But there's a quote by an American author, Zig Ziglar. Says success is when preparation meets opportunity. Let's take a look at that. Okay. So outside, I like to be very relatable. This is living it. We have to live it consistently, continuously, moving, verb, yes. So for me, before I came on set to do this, to present this show to you, I did what I had to do, some preparation for myself. The regular me would not be at home with this and a little bit of this. The regular me just wants to be natural. I'm sure most of you know that, right? Yeah. Okay, so I had to do some preparation to get to you, and not just for me alone. I had to set up my studio to ensure that I have a nice setting, nice lighting, nice view to get this work together. Everything I had to do are what you'd say behind the scenes, and that is what preparing is all about. Preparing takes place behind the scenes. Yes. Most times when you're preparing for something, there is nobody watching you. There's nobody looking at you. There's nobody telling you, go, you're preparing, you're doing this, you're doing this. But what? You have to prepare. You've got to go somewhere. You've run out of gas while preparing this wonderful meal. Yeah, you get what I did there, right? Preparing. Okay, you run out of gas while preparing this wonderful meal, whatever your best meal is. You just have to do what? Go somewhere to get the gas. And before you go get the gas, you don't just run out of the kitchen with the cylinder and rush, oh, gas, I need to get gas. You prepare. Maybe you put on something extra to cover up yourself, or you try to get cash or something so you can get that particular gas to prepare your meal. So that's an example of preparing. Another example could be you have to go to work. You didn't get enough sleep last night, but your alarm goes off. Bam, 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 bam. You wake up. You have to do what? Prepare to go to work. Yes, whether you like it or not, you got to go to work. You got to pay them bills. You got to make a living. So that's how it is, preparing. And when you're doing all of that, there's nobody trying to tell you go. When your alarm doesn't ginger, your alarm boxes you. Bang, 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 whatever your alarm tone is, it just hits you. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Or let's say you tell someone to wake you up. Person just wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You've got to do this, you've got to do that. There is nobody cheering you while you're preparing and saying, oh, go. You're doing well, you're brushing your teeth. Oh, come on. Yes, you're doing well, you're having your bath. Go. You're doing well, you're picking out your outfits. Go. You're doing well, you're trying to get ready. You're wearing it, putting on your makeup, brushing your hair, whatever you have to do. Well, I don't know if they are paid people to do that, but in reality, there is nobody there when you're preparing, telling you, do it. So you have to ginger yourself. You have to tell yourself you're doing well and keep doing it because you're preparing to go somewhere. Mind you, when you're preparing, you have an end in mind. You don't just prepare to be there. I don't know if you get me. Well, a funny example or a funny scenario could be during the lockdown. Sometimes, I don't know about some people, but before the lockdown, if I really don't have anywhere to go and I feel like playing dress up. I prepare, more like you can say, all dressed up, nowhere to go. I'm sure there are people like me. And during the lockdown, it revealed that part of people, that there are people who actually just sit down and I'm tired, I'm bored, I need to do something. I'm tired of eating, I'm tired of sleeping, I'm tired of watching TV, I'm tired of surfing the web, I'm tired of looking at my phone. Let me do something interesting. And they just go dress up and all of that. And there were many challenges all over, hashtag don't rush, hashtag Bob Daddy, hashtag savage. Lots and lots of that, which will require you to do some preparations, and you're going nowhere actually. You just have a preparation. You just have to do that preparation to be in one place. But on the flip side, is it that you're preparing to do nothing? You're actually preparing to do something. Whatever it is, it may be meaningful, it may not be meaningful, it may be something that's just a joke or play, but you're actually prepared to do something. You're prepared to do the Bob Daddy challenge, you're prepared to do the Savage challenge, you're prepared to do what? The Don't Rush challenge, all of that. So there is a goal in mind when you're preparing. That's what I'm driving at. There's always a goal when you're preparing for something. For something, there is a goal when you're preparing. You prepare for something. You do not prepare for nothing. So, in life, for everybody, including me, when I'm preparing for something, there are certain things I put in mind, I bear in mind. As I mentioned earlier, preparation takes place behind the scenes. There is nobody watching you. There is nobody telling you you can do this. There's no cheerleader telling you 1, 2, 3, go, you're preparing. 1, 2, 3, go, you're preparing. Go, you're preparing. No cheerleader. You are preparing yourself for yourself. You know what you have to do. So you get ready for what you have in mind to achieve. So the process of getting all of that done, the preparing, bearing in mind that it's behind the scenes, a lot of things can make you feel like you're not doing it right, or should I be doing this at all? Is it necessary to prepare? Okay, for instance, you've been trying to get a job for months, years, and for every time you come across an advert, a vacancy, you get excited. Oh, this is my job. This is so my job. You're up for it. You're fired up. And you make the application. You prepare yourself for the interview. You go there. You come back and like, I'm tired. I don't know why I had to prepare for this interview. It's not worth it. Imagine I went there and they told me this, they told me that, they told me I'm not good enough, they told me I didn't make the cut, they told me this and they told me that. So you have to help yourself at such times to encourage yourself, knowing that all these are behind the scenes. No one is saying it, and you feel discouraged, but you tell yourself after, it's okay to feel bad, it's okay to cry, it's okay to murmur and all of that sometimes, but you don't do all of that without an end in mind. Eventually, you get back on your feet. You get on your feet, pick yourself, dust it off, and try again. Aliyah sang, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Yeah. So, reality, if at first you don't succeed in something, you try again. You don't quit preparing. Preparing is very, very relevant. When Living It was airing on radio, the first episode, which was, I talked about hopefully planned, I talked about planning. And I gave a very profound example, scenario to planning, or you can liken it to preparation or preparing. If I have to go to work, I have to go to work every day. I wouldn't wait for the morning before I prepare what I'm going to wear to work. Chances are I would run late. I won't prepare the right outfit. I won't be so put together. So that day on the show, I gave an example, typical example. I said the best way to plan, to prepare, is to try it out by arranging your outfits, your dress, your clothes. Arrange them 7 days a week. What am I going to wear Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What am I going to wear for those 7 days? You arrange them accordingly. It helps in a lot of ways. It helps you figure out when you wake, in case you don't wake up early, you're running late for something, you just know I have what to wear. It's put together. I don't need to start scattering the wardrobe like someone that's preparing for girls' night or boys' night, hangout and all. You have it put together. So that's another way you can prepare, like by liking it to preparation. Preparation, you get everything together ahead of what you have in mind. Even when no one is looking at you, even when no one is cheering you up, even when no one is telling you you're doing well, you have to tell yourself, I'm doing well, I'm doing well. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because I have a goal in mind. Mind you, it's what? Preparing. It is a before. Preparing. You're preparing for something, whatever it is in your life that you're preparing for. You're preparing to get a house, you're preparing to get married, you're preparing to get a job, you're preparing to invest in something, you're preparing to be the best staff in your office, you're preparing to be a CEO, you're preparing for a show, you're preparing for a movie, you're preparing for a production, whatever it is you're preparing for. You're preparing yourself for the future, your future in politics, whatever it is you're preparing for. Just be your own cheerleader. That's a major takeaway you have to note. Be your own cheerleader while you're preparing for what you have in mind, because nobody is there watching you. You might be lucky to have a friend, family just around telling you, oh, that outfit's nice, go. I like the way you're taking your time to get everything ready for tomorrow's work. Or I like the way you're taking your time to get ready for the future. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you're making moves to ensure that things work out as you want it to work out and all. I like the way you're reading a lot. You know, it's good. You're a voracious reader. It's good, you know, when you have to speak a lot, do a lot of public speaking, you have to read a lot so you get versatile, your vocabulary and your diction, everything will just be put together. I like the way you're doing all of this. Come on. I like the way you're trying out your makeup these days. Girl, you're killing it. You know, you might have someone around you, but most times when you're preparing for something, you don't really have someone telling you go, you're preparing. The times you find people telling you go is when you've made the move. And most times people are not there at your preparation phase. It's just you. So tendencies are there for you to feel like, is it worth it? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my energy? Is it worth my inputs? But at the end of the day, you know, I say it a lot, people like results. Generally, people like results. Forget it. It's human nature. There may be something you can do about it. I won't say there's nothing you can do about it. But generally speaking, people like results. It's when they've seen that thing you're doing is producing results. That's when they would say, yeah, I always knew you're going to be good. I always knew you're going to be worth something in life. Oh, I always knew you have something in you. I've always known this about you. Something like Papilo. I know, say one day you're going to make us proud. Something like that. We are humans. That's the way we are. But don't let that weigh you down. Be your own cheerleader. Cheer yourself up while you're preparing. Have a goal in mind and don't lose sight of the goal. If you fall down, you get back up, dust yourself, and try again, like Aaliyah said in her song. Yes. So don't worry. Don't get frustrated. Quit crying. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. It's a phase. Preparing is a phase, and until you get through that phase called preparing, you may never move forward. If you jump preparation, you may not get to success. You may not even meet opportunity. Opportunity may not meet you in your preparation level or after you're prepared for something. So just try. Don't quit. Be your own cheerleader while you're preparing, because at the end of the day, that goal you have in mind is going to work out. It is going to work out. I'm all about positivity, positive vibes right here. Ain't no shades of any kind. Well, yes. So it's more of positive vibes, okay? You will get to where you want to go. Doesn't matter how long it takes you, you'll get there. Just Keep preparing yourself for that goal you have in mind. It's going to happen. It's got to happen. It has to happen. Yes, 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 yes. Say that again and 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 again. It's going to happen, okay? Okay, so on that note, I call it a wrap on today's show. The word for today is what? Be your own cheerleader. Cheer yourself up. Yeah, cheer yourself up. Cheer yourself up. Oh, cheer yourself. Turn to somebody, say, cheer yourself up. Oh, cheer yourself up. Cheer yourself up. Up. Cheer yourself up. Cheer. 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 Cheer yourself up while you're preparing. Be your own cheerleader. Go. You can do it. Okay? That's me telling you this on today's show. So we'll call it a wrap on today's show. Thank you for being a part of this show. For more information, for your remarks, suggestions, how to make the show better, your contributions, you have any information you'd like to find out, inquiries, sponsorship, adverts, I'm right here. I welcome all of that with a big hug. Just send a mail to livingitwithruky@gmail.com. livingitwithruky@gmail.com. Yes, welcome your mails, your suggestions. You can also follow my community on Instagram at Living It with Ruky. At Living It with Ruky. Yes. And on this show, please subscribe, like, share, comment, be free. Subscribe to this show so we can grow a community on this platform called Living It with Ruky. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And before I go, I have something important to tell you. What's that? I'm kidding. Nothing so new. Nothing new. It's just that, you know what? You would only get better when you act better. Woo-hoo! Oh, 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 oh.